And we are back with the 100th episode of the podcast presented by me, Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Super Raw 357, best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm joined by
The God, King Hoopla.
And this week we have a lot to talk about. Per our usual agenda, we'll start off with the sadder news, and we want to give a rest in peace to Bridgewater College officers John Painter and Vashawn Jefferson, who gave their lives protecting Bridgewater College last week in a school shooting that occurred. In the typical way that somebody who's a fucking maniac wants to go out and make an impact, and their way on making that impact is terrorizing other people for no fucking reason by trying to kill them. And sadly, these two men fell victim honorably through their courage. So we will say rest in peace to them.
Definitely rest in peace and condolences to them and to their families.
Yeah. And also, almost, what is it? It's been almost a year. We're a little under what's May, March, April, May. About 3 months away from the anniversary of George Floyd's death.
No, it's been an anniversary.
No, it's still every year's an anniversary.
No, it's been the first. Oh, I thought you were saying from the first year.
No, just the end, no. A few months away from the first anniversary of George Floyd's death, the goddamn it, you fucked me up. If I say it first anniversary. Alright, let's restart that again. This a couple months away from the actual anniversary of George Floyd's death, the Minneapolis Police Department has murdered another black man unjustly.
Oh.
You know what now you know what I'm saying, and you say, oh, you know what I'm saying, that's the sad part.
Oh, no, I wasn't saying that
Well, no, I'm not saying you don't care.
Like I didn't care.
But I'm saying it's almost expected. You know what I'm saying? This young man, Amir Locke, was asleep in his cousin's house. The police barged in, served him a warrant, as it always goes. They surprised him because he's dead asleep on the couch. They released the video.
Yeah.
He wakes up and shots are fired, and the man is dead. He was not the one they were searching for. He was not related to the crime they were searching for. He was at his cousin's house, and now he's gone.
Exactly. Just doing nothing.
Like we said, I feel like a lot of people, because of the blowout that occurred from the George Floyd incident, a lot of people thought the world was going to legitimately change, and it didn't, because the Minneapolis Police Department are almost the cop killing all-stars.
They just don't give a fuck.
They almost have an all-star roster of cop killers now.
That's a wild statement to say, but that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Not people killing cops, but cops that are killers.
Yeah, exactly.
And
they made a documentary about this one day.
To think that the most significant, not the most, one of the most significant murders in our lifetimes by the hand of police happened in that city, and it essentially hasn't slowed down.
Nah.
That goes to show you that some things change, but most things stay the same.
The system doesn't change.
Because it's a system. It's hard to overhaul an entire system.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? How do you, I've always said on this podcast, and I will always continue to say, it's the fraternal order of police.
Yeah, it's the biggest game.
How do you stop something that deep rooted?
I don't know, because you can't go because you can't because you can't join them and try to turn it. You know what I'm saying? It's too big.
Well, of course, yeah.
Something too big.
10 people couldn't change the fraternal order of police. 100 people couldn't change the fraternal order. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It wouldn't. that's something that's not going to happen.
At all. And it would be no reason for the police to let that happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that establishes
That badge is power.
There's power in numbers, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And they have the numbers to establish authority.
They're literally the most regular niggas. They're the coal miners.
Oh, yeah. Unless you're a detective or SWAT or if you're a patrol cop, the only thing you're doing, you rarely ever are you catching crime.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're just putting in the paper or creating the paperwork for a crime that's already happened.
Yeah, true indeed.
Like if somebody breaks in your house and takes shit out of your house, the cop that comes to your house to file the police report is not the same guy that's going to recover your items.
Yeah, and it's very rarely that the cops will get there while there's a burglar in your house.
Or anywhere where there's any type of crime going on.
Exactly.
I mean, that's not even the fault of the police. That's just
How it
time and
works.
space.
Yeah, that's how it works.
You can't be everywhere at once.
They're not Superman.
Uh,
They're Batman.
You could put, even if there's 5 houses, let's say a 5 neighborhood house, if a murder is happening in that house 1, you got to investigate that one. So then you got to worry about houses 2 through 5. So what if another murder? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
you cannot be everywhere at once. In order to
They're not catching any of them.
you would
They're
need,
not catching any murder in the act. Unless you stay.
well, I'm about to say you would need a cop per person to
I'm talking about for
prevent.
that first murder.
Yeah, you would need a cop per person to prevent pretty much, or to attempt to prevent everything.
Security.
But you know what I'm saying?
Security.
I don't know. I think that this is something that is being the Amir Locke situation is something that is not getting a lot of news
Yeah,
coverage.
it hasn't. It really hasn't. Because I didn't know there was a video.
Yeah,
That's
and
not probably
I think that there's no news coverage because of the police department that it's coming from. You got to realize the pulled the gun but thought she pulled the taser cop, Minneapolis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's,
She got sentenced as
yeah,
well.
yeah, it was wrong.
Yeah, she was fair. She's guilty as well.
Facts.
But what I'm
Oh,
saying is like it's, and then Derek Chauvin just got convicted actually
exactly.
last year. So it's a back-to-back, or was that earlier this? No, it was last year. Yeah, so it's back-to-back, you know what I'm saying, in that precinct. But that goes to show you maybe somebody needs to fucking change something there.
Yeah. They're just
Like
locking the niggas up.
There's no way that Minneapolis is not a small town. It's the capital of Minnesota.
Yes. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna agree with you on that.
Boom, 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 boom.
You mean,
Okay. Can you
you're
give me the
supposed to
Jeopardy
miss
theme
geography.
song?
You're supposed to miss the geography. Mr. IB.
No, St. Paul, Minnesota is the no Minneapolis. No, St. Paul. Okay, yeah. St. Paul and Minnesota are the Twin Cities. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, so I am right. St. Paul, I was right on my revision. I was right on my revision. Yeah, I was right on my revision. St. Paul is the capital of Minnesota, but Minneapolis is essentially the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess the way it is, like Minneapolis is the party side. St. Paul is the live business side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But either way, this is the twin city of your capital, and all this shit is happening.
Yeah, and nothing's changing.
Imagine if that happened in Richmond.
Nah.
Richmond cops might suck, but they don't kill motherfuckers every day, or every year,
Nah.
or every 6 months.
I don't know.
I watch the news every day.
Yeah, you watch the news.
I surveil the news constantly. I'm constantly updated.
Looking for some cop killing.
Or just I get everything that happened at least, and the 804. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen. At least in 804.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't
When was the
see-
last time somebody got killed by a cop in Richmond? The city, like you know what I'm saying?
Wasn't that dude on the bridge?
That is.
That was real. That was
But
real.
that
That's
was also. That
and
was
he was having a
also.
mental episode too.
But that was also one of those. He was having a mental.
They killed that man on that bridge.
They did kill him on the bridge, yeah, of course. But I understand what you're saying. The cops shouldn't kill anybody. I agree with that. But that is a lot different than killing somebody who's not showing any signs of resisting. Like all 3 of these have been a guy sleep. a guy that we saw on video crying,
Yeah.
a guy that was a God. She said it was an accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand. I'm not agreeing with what happened on that. That was years ago. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
agreeing with what happened there at all. None whatsoever. But even if I okay, let's factor that in. When has it happened again since then?
What happened,
Minneapolis did, and
what happened in that case with a boy got killed by the cops and he wasn't like he was special needs or something like that. You remember? He was playing the violin. He had the hoodie on. And the paramedics.
that wasn't in whatchamacallit.
I'm not saying. You're saying when does that happen again?
No, I'm saying like in an isolated place. I understand that cops kill black people all the time for
Yeah.
no reason. What I'm saying is, it's wild that Minneapolis has had this many high-profile cases and it's still like imagine
Yeah,
if
I understand
Richmond.
that. Yeah, I understand all that. Yeah.
So no, that wasn't in Minneapolis, is what I'm saying. So
Oh,
that
I
doesn't
understand.
count.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Name another Richmond time.
Oh, alright.
Like I don't know, it could happen. It happens every day in every city in America. Let's say that just to be funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. But when does it ever happen 3 times in a year in Richmond?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? There are some places I guess it happens, but we don't live in a place where it does.
Yeah, that's true. That's also true.
Police assault maybe, but not police murder
Facts
or murder by
profiling,
police. You know what I'm saying?
Racial profile and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they just cover up a lot of stuff too. You never know.
Man.
Just bring a little cocaine on the side.
Well, I don't know how much they do that anymore. Cocaine's probably more expensive to get than it is to plant.
They have a
The
fucking
plant?
locker full of that shit.
They don't. I mean,
Evidence lockers, nigga.
I don't think.
They caught somebody with
I don't
cocaine.
think Richmond detectives are that smart. If so, they would solve some of these fucking murders.
Why would they solve them?
That is the most ignorant shit ever. All right, so Whoopi Goldberg recently
Spoke from one
made
ignorant
some
to
comments.
Another ignorant comment.
Yeah, very true. Whoopi Goldberg recently made statements. I'm not sure what the platform
Was it The
was.
View?
It wasn't. I think it might have been on the. No, it
I
might
would
have.
have kicked her off The View by now.
Well, she's suspended from the View.
Oh.
But Whoopi Goldberg she came out and she made some really ignorant comments.
Egregious.
And what she said was that she didn't believe the Holocaust was a racial thing because it was white people doing bad to other white people. It was more that it was just human unkindness. But what I feel like she failed to understand at the moment, because she has since apologized,
Yeah.
has been accepted. I guess she'll serve out a suspension. But what she fails to realize is that Jewish people look at themselves as a race, or they are a race of people, more so than a religion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're not. Same with Muslim people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more than just a belief system. It's a way of life. That's who you are. That's your cultural identity to them. And I feel like, yeah, she totally misstepped in saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
to be that big and to be somebody that's been known to ally with the Jewish community, because the lawyer against defamation, or there's pretty much an establishment that monitors that type of thing, especially for celebrities.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Pretty much just racial comments and you know what I'm saying?
Publicist?
It's not a publicist. It's a whole organization. Hold on real quick. I'll find
I
it.
don't know.
What do you think about this?
I don't. You know, it's crazy. I'm glad you asked me this. And I'm glad we also had that conversation before, but now we're talking about it. On here. I mean, yeah, there was some really fucked up comments. Like, you know what I'm saying? Against the Jewish community. And like we were talking about, I didn't realize until I had to look the definition up that Jewish people are considered in a race sense, because growing up you just never really realized that though. You never taught that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never taught. And that's the thing though. That's the bottom line about that. That's where that comes from. Nobody is taught something like that is a race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
We're taught that races is only skin deep. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Jews. I didn't grow up thinking Jews were a race. I thought it was known as just a religion, and that's what people practice. And just so happened, most people that practice are white people, or that's like
White skinned. See, that's the thing about race.
hold on. I'm just calling you by color. I'm saying you're a white person.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Jewish people aren't white people; they're Jewish people. White skinned and white people are two different things. Like Anglo-Saxon people consider themselves white people.
But they're white people, yeah.
But
Anglo-Saxon is white people.
Jewish people do not consider themselves white people. They consider themselves Jewish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real Jewish people, they consider themselves Jewish.
Yeah, I understand that.
So they're not white. You know what I'm saying? What you don't call light skin, or you don't call albino black people white.
Nah, I don't.
Exactly.
Because I know they're albino.
That's not a race. That's a
But I know they're black.
disorder.
But I know they're black, though.
But
I might assume they're black.
Ignorance is no excuse for anything.
It's not, though.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's what I'm telling. That's what I'm saying. The whole thing is, you know what I'm saying? Most people are taught. Most people is known to as ignorant. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, this is all new to me.
Yeah.
You know that's what I'm saying. This is, most people are ignorant to this.
Yeah, of course.
In general. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, Whoopi Goldberg, I don't know, famous and she's probably pretty smart. You know what I'm saying? She's
Yeah, of course.
very successful black woman. You know what I'm saying? So, but that probably could have slipped her mind
That's how it's viewed. Yeah.
Because in today's age, like, people don't look at Muslims as a race.
Yeah.
People do, but then people don't.
But the thing is, the reason we don't look at Muslims and Jews as a race in America is because media. You know what I'm saying? Media. Because when I was growing up, and this is how when I was growing up, I always was confused how there was white people that hated Jewish people when they were white.
That might be the best way to put it.
Yep.
That definitely is the best way to put it.
Yep.
Because the fuck 'em, hates
Jews and black
people.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, there you
so, and my father broke it down. Jews are a race. They're not a religion. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that it's way more than the book to them.
Yeah.
Like here in America, religion has become so damn near like monetized and popularized.
Yeah.
It's not your identity. It's something you do.
Yeah, exactly.
Jewish people, Muslim people,
That's their
legitimate
life.
ones.
That's the way of life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And so when Whoopi made those comments, like you said, whether she knew or not, she did not factor in that just because
You're not attacking.
if you're in jail, there could be the Muslims and the Crips might be at it. That's not black on black crime. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's your identity. Your identity is beyond your skin color.
I don't know. It's still crazy with it. It still sounds crazy though.
It sounds crazy,
but it's true. It's true. It's still black on black crime though. I'm gonna say it's still
black skin on black skin crime. Yeah, because you don't have to be what we consider black to be. Because we consider black is African American because there's no label to it. But most Muslims aren't black.
Watch this.
In that term.
Watch this. If a black man or a black Muslim got shot by a cop, still a black man in the headline.
No, it depends on where he's from.
I'm talking about America.
No, it depends on where he's from.
Where?
If the guy behind the counter is a Muslim, same skin tone, Muslim man got killed. Me being a Muslim, same skin tone, I get killed. Black man gets killed. Difference. The way it should you difference.
Oh. I think you just said Muslim. You said still Muslim. You might have.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, you said even. Oh.
That's what I'm saying. We're both black. We both got the tone to be black.
Yeah.
One of us is not American black, so one of us is just a Muslim. Not black, just a Muslim.
Yeah.
That's it.
Not American black. Yeah. But no, you're American black. That's what I'm saying. You're American
But
black.
the headlines would say American black for me, but not for the guy.
Yeah,
who's
yeah,
not
yeah,
a-
yeah.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying. So
okay.
there's still a difference.
Yeah, because he's not American.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
No,
right?
no,
That's the difference.
because you can be American. Because like you can still be a third generation, but if you have enough features of somebody that's more Middle Eastern, they're not going to consider you black.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Black is just such a general term. Like black and white are such general terms. They don't make any sense. That like you read, they are racial constructs.
Yeah.
Are social constructs, meaning people made them up.
Meant to keep in place, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think that with as much race shit that's going on, the fact that Spotify is going to allow Joe Rogan to continue to essentially not abuse her, but the fact that Spotify is going to keep Joe Rogan on their platform, knowing not only that one, he's spreading misinformation. Ben spread. I mean, but okay, a lot of people accidentally lie.
Well, no. We're
whatever.
gonna let's isolate the misinformation since COVID started, which has been 2 years, going on 3 now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we could even go from there.
Yeah, exactly.
So, with this misinformation in this global pandemic, with the news source, I say that with air quotes because it's all total fucking bullshit. Anybody that actually follows anything Joe Rogan says,
Yeah.
are you're a fucking
Unless it's
idiot.
fighting related. Unless
No, I don't even give a fuck.
You know,
You're an
UFC shit.
idiot. I don't care.
UFC shit is. I mean, that's his thing. UFC. That's his sport. That's what he knows. That's what he knows.
Barely. He's never fought in the UFC.
Yeah.
You know
But
what I'm saying?
how many niggas are sportscasters name? But
And how many of them do we take seriously? We all fucking hate Stephen A. Smith because he's a tap dancing coon that never really played basketball on any high enough level to know what it takes to win.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we hate Stephen A. Smith. You know what I'm saying? Alright. We hate Stephen A. Smith in my heart.
I know.
I do not like that nigga whatsoever, bro. He is a coonity coon.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, Joe Rogan.
it's not even the.
Well, he was on that bullshit.
It's not even just the misinformation at this part. It's the fact that they've done the retrospective canceling thing where you find something to cancel somebody for, where it's him saying the N-word a bunch of times. I would say the word, but so we can put this out as a
The
clip.
ER.
I'm about to say, so we can put this
You
out as
gotta
a
put it
clip.
with the ER.
Hold on, let me mark this, because you know, they don't like the ER, or they don't like the word at all. You can't say nigga pretty much in any
Nigga.
clip you put out, you know what I'm saying? So let me timestamp this, like, for real.
Had to stop that. Get that out. Well,
So Joe Rogan gets caught saying the N-word 70 times over the span of his podcast. So over 12 years, so about 6 times a
no,
year.
you gotta put it with
Which
the
is
ER.
once every 2 months.
He said the N word with the ER.
And he said it about with the math. He did it about at least every 2 months. So he has to let one fly publicly every 2 months, right?
Yeah.
And Spotify still will not abandon this man. That goes to show you how
Controversy drives up financial gain.
Yes, how much the term sheeple is a real thing.
I've never heard the term until now.
Yeah, sheeple is a real thing. Because there is no way you're telling me anybody with a functioning brain goes to Joe Rogan for news and information. But in reality, I'm fucking stupid because that's exactly what people go to Joe Rogan for.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that blows.
You know
He was making motherfuckers eat animal dicks. What?
I don't know. You know what's crazier about it though?
If Joe Budden made somebody eat an animal dick, they would cancel him.
First of all, Joe Budden should have been canceled
What?
after his debut single. Don't get me started on that. This is Black History Month. I'm not going to tear down another.
That's probably the only thing he really deserved to get canceled for. Is the fact that he put Pump It Up in the atmosphere, and we had to play that shit on Def Jam Vendetta. And he's like if they did ratings in Vendetta, he's like a 65.
Stop tearing down the black man.
I'm not, my bad, Joe.
We're tearing down Joe Rogan. All
Yeah,
right.
go ahead.
But like I was saying, this is the thing. The thing about it is, Joe Rogan will have on smart individuals on his podcast.
Of course. You'll have funny individuals, talented individuals.
This is what happens. The people that listen to the Joe Rogan podcast don't listen to the smart individual. They listen to Joe Rogan giving a backdoor opinion or a two-sided one-way answer. And that's what they go for facts.
Thank you. Thank you. Cause I have seen a clip where he's trying to argue with scientists and he's like, no, I read this, and the guy's like, nah, I do the research. They pull it up and he's like, well, bitch, what? What do you mean, well, motherfucker? You don't have a degree in shit. You do not have a degree. He doesn't even have a degree in journalism.
Nobody does if you have a podcast equipment. You realize that now. Nowadays, you do not have to
I
have
don't know, P-Dot and Elliot have.
Elliot wrote for the Source in
That's what I'm
Vibe
saying, yeah.
magazine,
They both
so
have-
they're
Elliot.
actually credible. But Nori doesn't have.
Yeah, but no,
Gilly doesn't.
But see-
Wallow doesn't.
but see, they all have merit in what they're talking about.
Yes, it's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Run me back.
Nori's a rapper.
Yeah, hey, guess
Retired
who he talks about? Guess who he talks to?
Rappers and entertainers.
And guess what they talk about?
Rap and entertainment.
Exactly. He ain't never asked nobody about no COVID shot, no
Yeah.
shit. He ain't never brought up. He don't know about everybody he brings up.
Yeah, he
But-
do his notes.
He do
notes.
take his notes. I fuck
Look
with
at his
him.
notes. Look at his
Take his
notes.
notes, yeah.
He gotta take his notes.
But you
I
know,
do my research.
Exactly. Motherfuckers don't get out there lane for a reason.
Exactly.
White and it comes down to these. I hate to put it these Chad white boy ass white people think that they can be Renaissance men and learn everything. Like, no, motherfucker, you're going to school to be a PE teacher. Just stick to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to say, man. Black culture or just culture in general, is it just something you just can just take in all at once?
No, it's not even just culture. It's anything being.
Well, first of all, this is
You can't take everything in it. It's not about black culture. Because him saying
He's
the
saying
N-word-
N-word is not about black culture.
Yeah,
Let's get, I'm
it's
sorry, we
about
gotta
people
divert from that.
believing in him and giving him a pass as if he's some kind of beacon of hope.
I don't know what kind of hope he's feeling.
Free speech. Joe Rogan is the face of free speech.
I did go to somebody's house that did have a shrine to Joe Rogan.
That's
And
fucking
now,
sick.
I told
They
you about
need to
that.
touch grass.
That they have a whole bunch of money and they just had a big ass picture with a whole bunch of Joe Rogan and his pictures of his guests on there. Dr. Carl Hart was on there though. I had to make sure he was on there though. But still.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
I just don't.
And then the thing
understand
about it
that.
is, Spotify, I don't know what they're doing. What the fuck are they doing? I don't know.
He makes a lot of money. Like, he makes a lot of fucking money. Like, business-wise, they'd be fucking suicide. Oh, you can't say that.
Yes,
Business-wise,
you can't say that?
I don't think so.
You can say suicide.
You can't say none of that trigger warning shit. Have you ever seen somebody put a trigger warning on it? You can't say that shit on the internet anymore. But yeah, it would be
Soft.
yeah, very. It would be suicide if they fucking if they give up Joe Rogan. Cause like I said,
You
yeah,
a Neil Young?
they don't give a
I
fuck.
don't give a fuck either.
I mean, but Neil Young is one of those artists. Like he's sold enough. He didn't
I know,
need
I know, we're
Spotify.
talking about artists.
Yeah, but NDRE took her podcast off.
Yeah, I think somebody else.
You know what I'm
did
saying?
that.
Yeah, like that type of thing. Like it would take a Drake or a Kanye or Drake and a Kanye to get that off of Spotify. That's really what it comes down to.
Drake or Kanye.
Or Drake. It might take a Drake and not those
Or
two
Taylor Swift.
not those two specific artists, but you know what I'm saying, a
Yeah,
combination
just a pop, just a star. I don't know, mega
two
star.
stars, yeah, two megastars.
I don't know, cause some.
Two guarantee
If
sales.
Adele said get that shit off.
Nah, and
Adele had the biggest album of last year.
Adele is one of those
It
people
was
that makes
so
most of her money in concert tickets. Anybody that likes Adele bought the album.
That's even better.
No, that's what I'm saying. She
No,
doesn't
you still
need
stream
streaming.
it. You still stream it though.
Yeah, you can, but she doesn't need that as an artist. So if she took it off and they, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know who else.
I don't like
Who's the biggest streamer artist than Drake that's outside of rap?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift or something.
Probably some,
The
you know.
Weeknd, Ariana Grande,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Billie Eilish.
I think it was the one, the little girl that put out the driver's license song last year. I think she streams a bunch.
I don't know.
But she doesn't have enough
But
material.
Shiesty topped that on the charts though.
Yeah,
That's the only one I know.
This week was the anniversary. That's the only reason I brought it up.
I
Yeah.
know that shit.
But you know, artists like that,
Bad Bunny or somebody.
yeah, that are getting the streams at the
Well,
time.
yeah, Bad Bunny.
Oh man, we might have a little episode this week.
It's 100th.
100. Keep it 100. Man, I gotta get this clip, man. Yeah, let me give
What we going into now?
let me give a second. Let me give the second eulogy of my life.
The second eulogy of your life.
Yeah,
Jesus, when did you die the first time? Well, I actually had to.
giving a eulogy.
Oh.
No.
You have a eulogy?
I wrote my dad's eulogy.
You actually, snap, I know you did that.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause that's actually a lot of work, I would think. A eulogy?
Yeah, no, I wrote my dad's eulogy.
I
Alright.
read my dad's funeral.
Huh?
I read the poem my dad's
See,
funeral.
you did something.
That wasn't a eulogy, though.
But you did something.
That's something that the pastor usually does.
And
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
I knew the man, so I did it.
Hey, more power
Yeah.
to you.
Motherfucking rest in peace to the Boondocks. But I will say, rightfully so.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. It's not really
As a
eulogy.
huge Boondocks fan, I think I was one of the slim minority that did not want them to reboot the Boondocks.
After that last season they put out, and I realized I still haven't finished that whole season. I'm like, yeah. I think it was because of art direction, but now in 2022, there's no reason to put it out because A, we're living in the Boondocks. B, we've lost so many of the cast that actually made the show what it is, and also Regina King, she's actually going through.
That's what I said. I was
You know
just, yeah, I was going to
she's
mention
actually going through a lot. She lost her son, rest in peace.
that. Yeah.
A couple
Like a week ago.
Yeah,
we
like a
could talk
couple. It was after her birthday too, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, condolences to her family. So it's like,
And John Witherspoon's gone. They didn't want to give
Charlie Murphy.
they didn't want to give his son the granddad voice, even
Yeah.
though that's his fucking father. And who wouldn't be able to imitate? His son is a voice actor.
Oh, okay.
So who wouldn't be able to, as a voice actor, be able to imitate John Witherspoon more than
Yeah, but
his
I don't-
own? No,
but-
he could do it.
No,
He
I
did
don't
it.
know. I don't know.
I've seen the video. He
I'm
did it.
giving my own opinion.
I've seen the video. He did
I'm
it.
giving my opinion out of what you seen. All right.
No, I've heard it though.
Okay,
You can't give an
that's
opinion
cool.
like.
That's cool. That's cool. We can take that, but I don't care right now because I'm about to give my opinion on that. All I'm saying is he might still not have the authenticity of giving an original line from a Friday movie that's incorporated in the movie. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still might not get that, ooh, catch your ass, Mr. Postman, or something like that. That's something that's original. That, you know what I'm saying?
No,
That's
I don't, because he's a
authenticity.
voice actor and his dad's John Witherspoon. So how many times do you think he's heard people shout that shit out? Like I said, I watched him do the. I
I
watched him.
didn't, so that's why I'm giving my opinion on it.
That's
I
what I'm
didn't
saying. Yeah, but nah.
watch it. I didn't watch it.
And I feel like that's where the first fuck up came from. You rocking your mic. That's where the first fuck up came from. Because when they first announced that they were going to do the reboot, was right around the time that we launched probably like a year into us launching the podcast. So when they announced that they were going to start casting for it, and J.D. Witherspoon didn't get it, there was a huge controversy over that because he said they gave it to somebody else who's like a little more well known but didn't do the voice just as well. He did the, like I said, watched him do the voice. He went on almost damn near a press run about it, and I knew from then we weren't going to get the show.
Yeah.
And like I said, bro, I am almost glad we're not getting this, bro. Like, I love the Boondocks. Boondocks probably my favorite. It's my favorite animated piece of anything. You know, Boondocks, South Park. What else do I like that's animated? Those two are the first two that come to mind, just off bat. Like,
I'm still a kid, so it's all with kid stuff.
Yeah.
But Boondocks up there though.
yeah, no, those are my top two, at least adult animation, you know. But to not see it come back is perfect because to have experienced the comics was one like major thing, like amazing thing that a lot of people didn't get to do.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the cartoon, or you know what I'm saying, the
Yeah.
anime.
Yeah.
Anime,
The
cartoon,
story.
whatever you wanna
And
call
the
it.
thing about it is, because I recently watched all the episodes for the first 3 seasons. There's 4 or 5. 4 or 5.
It's only 4 seasons.
So I watched the first 3 seasons of Boondocks recently, like a couple months ago. And the thing about it is, all the episodes still have relevance.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
you've been retweeting, like you were saying, we were retweeting them and stuff.
been-
like
yeah,
that.
we've been-
reposting, my bad.
I'm about to say, to plug something from us, we have been re-releasing the Boondock series, recap pod side series from Simple Math Matrix. So on Mondays, catch that if you want to catch up on some Boondocks.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe watch along. Forgot to mention that. But yeah, like it's still 100% culturally relevant.
Exactly.
And
It's
it will
like
always
any old
be.
Dave Chappelle episode.
Because you know what I'm saying? It's not about the times, it's about the culture.
Mhm.
And that's why they'll always be relevant.
Facts. And jokes.
Yeah.
And jokes.
That's what I'm saying.
Jokes-
Oh, times.
Good jokes are timeless.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like it'd be crazy to even do that show again, because outside of, I guess, going off your word, his son, you still got Charlie Murphy.
Yeah.
You're not going to find another Jim Remy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
you need those characters to really, once you get deep, if it develops into like something that people would want to watch,
Yeah.
you would need those characters.
Oh, no, he's not even Jim Remy. That's Samuel. He's on fucking Ed Woodson.
Yeah, but they could have killed off Ed once. You know what I'm saying? They could, but like you said,
He called me Stank Bomb.
I don't
I had to
know.
use my thumb. You ain't gonna kill him all, bro. You ain't gonna kill him.
It's the kid.
He got shot out of a roof. He got shot out of a window.
That's true. And he was supposed to become Ed. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you can't really kill off the character, but damn, bro. R.I.P. Charlie Murphy.
Stank Bomb.
R.I.P. Charlie Murphy, man.
Exactly. What was I watching? Oh, we was watching other Jane. We was talking because Donna Ross was talking about it. That's what
On the Ghetto Boys podcast.
We heard about
Ghetto
Charlie
Boys
Murphy story recently. That's what the fuck we was talking about Charlie Murphy.
Hell yeah, bro. All right,
Definitely a comedy legend.
let's go ahead and start to wrap this thing up.
No, don't we got a couple more things to talk about now?
I bet we got a couple more things, but we only got
Oh yeah, I miss like keep it short and sweet.
I like to keep it manageable.
Short and sweet.
Motherfuckers ain't watching us for that long.
Yeah.
Ye and Kim.
Yeah. Ooh.
What do you want to? You can start off. You can start off.
First of all, unless there's some crazy shit that happens within the next week or 2.5, I want it to be last time we talk about their marriage.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because number one,
I actually not even like. Let's.
because
get
that's
over
what it
this.
is though.
Yeah.
That's what it is when it comes to Kim and Ye. It's not like we're talking about them on some clothing or some family stuff. I mean, it is family.
Yeah, all I
They
gotta
are
say is-
publicizing it, so.
You know what? You know what? Let's kind of skim over this.
Well, Donda 2's on the way.
Maybe I don't think we're gonna get that.
I don't know, but he's.
If we get a Ye album on a Tuesday, I'll be so surprised.
I don't think we're gonna get it. I know we're not getting it now because Dirk said he's gonna drop his album that day. So
He don't give a fuck about a Dirk.
yeah, I don't know.
Dirk doesn't like Kanye no more after he put Ruger on Donda.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
All right, I don't know that. For
I don't.
sure.
You just assume that. Don't be starting shit.
That's just I don't want to talk about this
I
bullshit.
don't know. But hopefully Donda 2 comes out.
Hopefully
I don't think
they
it's gonna be
get the
good.
fuck
Though.
off the internet with their divorce problems.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna check. I'm not gonna do anything about a Kanye album until it releases. You know what I'm saying? I refuse. After last time, I refuse to talk about. Look, I see an ESPN alert, and I'm hoping J.H. Park gets traded to Philadelphia. That's the only reason I'm looking down.
Oh shit.
Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. It's not. It didn't happen.
Well, I don't. Well,
Oh no, we just won. Oh my God, we beat Phoenix. Fuck. I didn't need that to happen.
that's, oh damn. Fuck
Nah,
with some money.
Nah, I'm
Oh,
joking. No, we did it. I don't know. It might have.
you better check, nigga.
Yeah.
Wait.
Golly.
Hey,
God,
shit, it's illegal shit. You can look that
yeah.
up on the. You can look that up on the pod.
Yeah, golly, we were talking about. Man, that Ye and Kim shit's fucking stupid.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Get the fucking private. No,
you can't.
and
the
I
thing
hate
about
no.
it though,
The reason I want to talk about this is because niggas be acting like Ye, bro.
I don't know.
they
Who
be acting like it's
I don't know
social
the billionaires about like they having the time to act like yeah. So, or the financial.
But that, man, let's
Freedom
skip
to
this.
act
Let's
like
skip
Ye.
this. Yeah, my bad. Let's skip this.
You know what I'm saying? You do, but alright. Who we talking to? I was talking to Aaron the other night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can relate to this some way because you dealt with divorce.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you.
No, I don't care.
You dealt with divorce. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I don't. I've never
Yeah.
dealt with divorce. My parents were never together.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying. So honestly, the only true victims in this whole situation
Are the kids.
Exactly.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro.
And the thing about it is, there are two media megastars who are who said this. I don't know who said this. I don't know. I don't want to say. I don't know. I think it was
It was
fuck.
me.
It was watching JPP. That's what the fuck.
Who's JPP?
Who are the Joe Budden?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'm thinking about it because it made sense. That's why I'm saying it. But it's true though.
Well, no, I told you that before. Even I told you, like, bro, this is the shit. Like,
Consciously.
I told you, this is the shit that happens in every divorce.
Yeah, I'm
It
saying.
just doesn't fucking
They're not
kids.
both billionaires.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a typical divorce. So get the fuck off the internet with it. Like, and like you said, nobody suffers for the kids. Because you know why? Like, when the divorce happens and the wife gets the kids, you know the easiest way the man thinks he's about to get back in that pussy?
Uh,
The kids, duh. You've never dealt with,
I just told you I never
you've
told
also
them.
never dealt with a woman that has a child. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm hoping to hopefully keep it that way.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? There'd be some women with children that it's not even the fact that they have a kid that fucks up the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that their baby daddy just be like still trying to be in the picture. Like nobody trying to disrespect your family.
Yeah.
You and your baby moms are on two different pages now.
Yeah.
And you can't accept that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's really where a lot of this shit like Ye is doing is coming from. You could see it because he didn't want his daughter. His daughter was on TikTok last month.
Yeah. That was on TikTok.
He wanted to be off TikTok till the divorce was real.
Yeah.
Till she started filing papers.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he's sick. And it's wild and it sucks as a kid from a black divorce to see motherfuckers posting the black father. Like, neither one of my parents were shitty, but divorce goes out, it goes. Like, posting him with his kids smiling and shit saying, you're taking this away from him. Nobody's taking the kids away from him. He could probably have unlimited access to the fucking kids if he didn't act stupid.
Ridiculous.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's not about the kid. It's not about keeping you from your kids. It's not about putting you down.
Yeah.
It's literally, hey, if you can act like a human being, so can I.
What did he say? He wasn't supposed to have his phone the whole month of September. But February. You know what I'm saying? So he said that his damn self. But the thing about it is, like you're right, it's about the kids, man. It's like, you're doing all this. Number one, your kids are going to have to deal with the whole lot of other stuff that happened years before they were born because of the decisions y'all two made before y'all got together. And now they're going to have to deal with the shit y'all are doing now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Now that they're getting older, well, at least North is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because she's about to be 8, 9 to 8. She's 8.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, now she knows, like, my parents don't like each other. Like, you know what I'm saying?
She can say, oh, mommy don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. She could probably say that shit her damn self. But, you know what I'm saying? So that shit sucks for them. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't suck for them because they just...
They're still gonna be rich.
This is saying... And the thing is, I love Ye. I'm a huge Ye fan. But this is the same motherfucker at the beginning of his... My bad. At the beginning of his rap career, rapped. And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl.
Oh, no. He's lived every single rap about... What the fuck
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, they've been talking about all the lights bar for a minute. Ever since...
Can see my daughter restraining on... Because...
Mother, brother, grandmother, hate me in that order.
And the thing is, he probably didn't even write that bar.
Saha probably wrote that.
Yeah. Saha. But, I don't know, man. I think putting that shit on the internet is goofy no matter what. Both parties. But
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you have $1 billion or $2. Don't put in your... that's what you meant.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
Yeah.
If you post they fucking...
Lives.
Too much.
All their
Too
lives.
much. It's not motivational. It's not... I understand you got a testimony and everything.
But beyond that...
You could have left somebody for what you do, you know what I'm saying? You could be a jokester and have personal jokes and stuff like that, but...
Beyond that, you can keep it.
Don't nobody really give a fuck.
Yeah.
And the other thing about it is people actually give a fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
That's that, because they're megastars.
Exactly.
But moving on, we do got some good music coming out, though.
Oh, wait, hold on. Before good music coming out, that's came out. Let's talk about people that are on social media too much, and let's talk about a guy who got pushed off of social media because of everybody else.
Oh, that's some bad music.
Everybody's favorite. Everybody. I can almost say everybody,
It was
right?
the year 2019.
29, no, not 2019.
When did the box come out?
Yeah,
2020?
the box was a 2021 song because it came out that December. So it was a 2021 song. Like, yeah. It came out late that year, so it bridged in early that year. He did what Meek did with Championships. He bridged his album.
song was like popular in summer?
No, because it was nominated for a Grammy last year. So, Iron Man, no, not my man. Hold on, because that's not my man at all. Roddy Ricch recently got pushed off of Twitter or bullied off of Twitter because people just been kind of talking shit in general about how his last album was not up to par, which I'll agree.
You listen to it?
I've tried to. You know what I'm saying? I tried to.
Yeah.
I tried to listen to the
I don't
last
like.
one.
I never liked Roddy Ricch. I've always openly said that.
Well, you know, Roddy Ricch was good, and I will come clean. I'll say, I never thought Roddy Ricch was going to be the next big thing like people were poising him to be.
Yeah.
I never thought that. I thought the songs were good, and that was about it. And because that first album is, in my opinion, not that good.
Well, I thought that was great.
The,
Well,
fir-
that
the
was
first,
amazing.
the first,
The one with the box on it, right?
the first time you listen to it, it's really fucking good. Second time you listen to it, you vibing.
No replay value.
Had zero replay value to me, and they had milked those singles, and then they got to this album, milked that Late at Night single. That song, in my opinion, wasn't that good in the first place.
Yeah.
And then he put out this mediocre album. He's trying to do the thing where you bounce back and you come back, nah, I'm gonna come harder.
Yeah,
Next
drop
time I
snippet.
feel you, whatever, blah,
My
blah,
bad.
blah. This, that, and the third. He tried that and it didn't work because he posted some snippet or a snippet on Twitter
Yeah.
and they told him, hey, bro, this not it so bad. He just left the whole platform.
Yeah,
he did. Like, this, like, when the bully don't even punch you, he just talk about your shoes so bad, you like, bro, I know he finna whip my ass.
Exactly.
So you just go home. You know what I'm saying? This was a Roddy Ricch with Twitter situation.
Mhm. So my question is to you, right now, to start of it. Who had the better snippet? Him or DJ Khaled?
What snippet are you talking
You
about?
see, the joint with the NPC, when people saying the NPC was off.
It wasn't off. It was just routed
No,
to
no,
his
no, no,
computer.
I'm trying to make that joke. I'm saying who had the better snippet, because a lot of people saying she was...
DJ Khaled.
Yeah, did you actually hear the snippet itself?
It sounded like he was trying to do some Griselda shit. He sounded like, yeah, DJ
No, he got
Khaled.
this little West Coast shit, like some other shit. Somebody said, it's too,
It sounded like a mix of both.
Too short from 1998.
It sounded like New York Mr. West. It's DJ Khaled, so I can't undermine the man because he is a fucking.
I don't know what are his true producing credits on what song. No, I've seen his credits. But I want to know which
Well, DJ Khaled's one of the biggest DJs out of the Southeast. ever.
DJs.
Like and producing is.
I want to know what songs he
You're
produced. Like,
you're confusing making beats with
that's
producing.
what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, you're confusing making beats with producing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Tell me what
Most people-
beats
most people-
P Diddy made.
Hell, nobody can.
But what is he? A producer?
That's why I never call him producer, because I know he never made beats.
Well, you don't know what a producer is.
Because I always get the
A
two.
beat maker and a producer.
I know they
A
are
producing is way more than making a beat.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, so
I was gonna
you're
say-
wrong in that situation.
I know I'm wrong.
No, I'm just
openly,
saying.
admittedly, I'm wrong.
Don't play the people at home like
They
were-
heard the whole.
Don't
they can
no,
replay the
but don't make
conversation.
it seem like it's okay to think that the producer
Because
is
most
just
people do think that.
But that's not okay.
Most people do. That's why we're correcting it now. You learn something on something.
$15 worth of game.
I mean, we don't charge niggas for this, but we can.
We could start a Patreon, but they probably wouldn't make much money.
It
I'll
would
show
be
my
us
dick
two
on Patreon.
subscribing.
I'm about to say, I'll show my dick on Patreon. I don't give a fuck about showing my dick.
Then I'm not gonna be on this. I'm not gonna be a
We gotta
subscriber.
show each other's dick side by side. That'd be gay.
I'm not gonna be on
Well,
this.
that
on
would
your
be
dick.
gay. That
I'm
would
not
be
showing my
homoerotic.
dick on this
That
platform.
would actually just be homoerotic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into offending nobody, but
That's not a thing. That's
keep
why
that shit to yourself.
my dick. Yeah, of course I'm gonna keep my. That's why I said a separate post.
My name's gonna be unassociated with it if we're just throwing dicks on the fucking screen.
I don't know how much
This is
money that.
E40.
See, that's
This
not
is
what I'm about to
E40.
say. Yeah.
This is not E40.
Yeah, we're not HBO Max. We're not gonna make any money off of that.
Exactly.
And it's wild, cause like, why the fuck they got all them dicks at Euphoria?
Yo, thank you. Can we talk about that? I'm sorry, we're not gonna make this a dick count. But yo,
Why are there so many dicks?
yo,
at
I
Euphoria?
understand.
I understand nudity.
No, I understand nudity, equality. Dave Chappelle joke, this, that, and the third. But nobody, what they say on the Kendrick joke? Nobody Not even women. I know women and they ain't asked for this.
Yeah.
They rather see more titties on the screen and some dicks.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want this shit.
Soft dicks, hard dicks.
No,
white dicks.
it'd be in every, not just Euphoria, in every motherfucking show nowadays.
Really?
Not
I'll
dicks,
be
not
watching-
dicks, not dicks, but on some other shit.
Wait, what?
Just other
Titties?
shit.
I'm okay to look at
I want
some
to see titties.
Yeah. Unless they're attached to a dick that I don't want to see those titties. Cause that I can tell you that.
Don't get that Euphoria
It's
too.
true. Yeah, that's true. It is 2022.
Hey, I ain't trying to say shit 'cause Jules was my favorite character. But
Hey,
shit.
he do be jacking off the jewels.
Wow, mister.
Well, I be seeing you in the corner while we watching.
Nigga, why the fuck I come over here watching Euphoria?
Why not?
I'm not watching Euphoria with another man. There's so
Yeah,
many dicks,
I'll
there's so
tell
many dicks in that damn show.
Yeah, I don't know if you can watch it for it with another man. That's what you saying. They're like, hey, yo, you see that dick? Yeah.
Yo, what?
Fuck, yeah. That's a little bit OD.
But the newest episode had
0 dicks.
or titties, so it was no nudity at all in this
Yeah, fair
episode. You know what I'm saying? Because Zendaya will not get nude. More
Yeah,
power
I'm
to her.
not changing.
Zandaya's not fucking
She making
up
too
no
much
women.
money to get
Exactly.
nude, yeah.
That Marvel money, that's Disney money still too.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
She ain't fuck that money up.
That's probably really what it is.
Exactly. That's still
No,
Disney money.
Sony money. It's not Disney. Because those independent Spider-Man films are Sony. They're not Disney. Like that, I think that's the
It's still on
compliment.
Disney Plus, so fuck it.
Wait, the new one is.
They all the old ones too.
I was about to
The
say
Far
the
From
new one came
Home,
with Stars.
the Far From Home, all of them.
No, the new one is on Stars.
Oh damn! I'm about to go watch that bitch. Too.
That's no Black Network Stars. I just thought that was funny.
I don't know. You kind of went over my head.
I mean, I kind of went over my own head. I guess I would have to do more research. I just thought that was fun. That was actually something. Fuck you. All right, let's wrap up.
Oh, we got. I'm sorry. Can we touch on this? Since we're talking about shows real quick.
Yeah.
We got the final. Since we don't do the main series no more, we got the final episode of Ghost for the season finale. This past Sunday.
Oh yeah, that was amazing.
Great episode.
I mean, none of the power writing ever makes sense, so that's not the part I'm worried about. It just was entertaining.
Yeah.
That shit was amazing.
Yeah, Ghost season 2 was pretty good. Really good, actually. New episode of Tommy. I seen that post today talking about how the show's called Force, but black people are going to call the Tommy Show because
Yeah, it's a Tommy show.
it's a Tommy Show.
Tommy show. You watch
The name's-
Tommy.
the name's
They
whack
call it
anyway.
Power Tommy. We're not calling it Force 50. Hey, if 50 Cent said, let me get hold on, because I need to make a shout out to 50 real quick. Because if 50 Cent sees this, I need him to know, hey, 50, we're not calling it Power Force. We're calling it Power Tommy. Tommy Power at the most.
Yeah.
But Power, semicolon Tommy.
The Tommy, the power with Tommy in it. You know what I'm saying? That's
Nah, Tommy's back.
Hey, yeah, you watch the new Tommy?
Hey, and he's back. Tommy back, acting like a dickhead. Hey,
No, he had like the Punisher.
Joseph Sikora, I will say, they want to fucking hate on the Power Cinematic Universe like white America does, but this is
50
shit.
gave y'all one.
This is the biggest cinematic shit in black.
50 gave y'all one,
Bruh,
Tommy.
have we ever had something like this in black culture?
Other than Tyler Perry, no. And we being completely, because Tyler Perry had a TV show
So
too.
50 Cent is the straight Tyler Perry.
There we go. And niggas be acting like niggas on Power, I ain't gonna lie.
They do,
Niggas,
yeah.
I ain't gonna say much stereotypic, but niggas
exactly,
be acting
yeah.
like niggas on Power.
I as somebody who loves TV and is like,
This song was like
I want to be a screenwriter, you know what I'm saying? Like, I recognize that Power fucking sucks
we gonna get to it
from
one
a
day.
writing perspective.
Yeah, right.
but-
But we gonna get to it one day. Especially when we get the permanent records going. We gonna really talk about 50's greatness and what he has done to transition from the
Oh,
rap game.
I'm the biggest 50
I know you are, and I know that's why it's gonna be
Yeah,
that much. He
yeah.
needs his own thing.
Yeah.
Because 50 Cent, not a lot of people give him his flowers for what he does.
There's, bro,
I think it's because he's so bad.
50 Cent is I don't look up to no, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no praiser, no man. 50 Cent in my eyes is like one of them motherfuckers, like, he a god. Like, if he started G Unit podcast right now, say, put in your application, start putting 50 applications. Just make sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been wanting to be in G Unit since 2nd grade. 50, please.
I remember I said G Unit tank. I used to have G Unit.
I used to have G Unit sneakers,
I
G
used
Unit
to-
headband.
Headband.
I'm 27 years old and I still can't fit a wife beater comfortably. And I had the G Unit Jones back in 2nd grade. What is up?
I seen a tweet this week. No, it's Lil Wayne. It was Lil
Like,
I was gonna say. It said Wayne had a better prime than Jay Z.
yeah, I saw that tweet. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I thought
that's bullshit.
Nah, 50 Cent. Yeah,
50 Cent might have had.
50 Cent didn't have that long of a prime.
Let's wrap up real quick. Cause 2 Chainz album, I loved it.
Great.
Seems
I'm
like
not gonna say
every-
great. I thought great and classic around like it's nothing. I need to stop doing that.
And I claim say
But
it's
it's
great.
definitely
to me.
good. It's a good album.
It's some shit. I've listened to
Lil
it.
Baby had a verse. Moneybagg had a verse.
Yeah.
Sway Lee did his thing.
I've been listening to it on repeat. Like it's one of those albums I'll sit there on the computer like playing around,
Just playing,
and it'll start over, and I'm like, oh, and I like 2 Chainz though. 2 Chainz is super nostalgic for me. Huge 2 Chainz fans. Buzz while listening. Third, all I'm gonna do is give him praise for real. Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Man.
Hey, if he named his
When we
son,
had Missy, that was the only misdemeanor.
What?
Ooh.
boy, man, we knew because we said, well, it won't last
Push.
week, but the week
Push.
before, Coke was.
Push.
I was saying Coke was coming back, and it really is.
Push.
But what I meant to say was, Push is coming back, bro.
Push.
And it's over those. Push. It's like it's.
Yay
it's
in
not-
88.
it's not indescribable, but it's immaculately hushing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Push put out this shit, and we knew what it was going to be, but it still exceeded our expectations, and it was way harder than. Push is the best rapper to ever come out of Virginia, hands down. Hands down.
I don't think there's any other rapper that's really came out of Virginia. Other than Missy Elliott. I'm sorry. I got no for
Well, Missy is creative. Missy is a creative. I don't give it. Missy could be.
that. And her pen is ridiculous.
Missy is out of this world. Like,
I think
but as far as rap, like Pusha T is the best rapper to ever come out of Virginia because the image he's presented for 20 years has been
Never
solidified
failed.
through nothing but his rhymes.
fact. And you know what's crazy?
His rhymes have never fallen
I
off.
feel like if Ye didn't do everything, I feel like the whole roster of good music, or you know what I'm saying, whoever started, whoever, I feel like the person who is good music other than Ye is Pusha T.
Oh, Pusha. In an imaginary perfect fiction world, good music was just a front for Pusha T to get his last load off. You know what I'm saying? That's how, you know what I'm saying? And in the perfect fantasy world, good music was just for him to get his load off. Because Push releases every 3 years, 2-3 years.
And the thing about it is Push and Malice was, you know what I'm saying?
The clips.
The clip, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to fucking, that's what,
Yeah,
they can call
brain
that for
fart,
me.
brain fart.
They can call that for me. But the clips, those are rap legends. That's a rap legendary group. That's a legendary
Especially
group.
in Virginia.
Especially in Virginia, this Virginia. We ain't shit to do but cook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody know that. If you grew up in Virginia.
grew up, yeah.
And you're black in Virginia. You know that.
Yeah.
But for Push to step out of that and still come out after that.
See, if you